Have you ever created a goal so big, so wildly ambitious, that you didn't tell a single person? That was me when I signed up for the Philadelphia Marathon. This goal mattered so much to me that I told no one. So for months, I suffered through my training alone. It was the Friday before the race, and I was standing in the copy room at work, seriously considering backing out. My longest training run had been 12 miles, which isn't even half the distance of a marathon. So as I stood there, staring down at the copier, like it might offer me some free advice, in walks Brad, our vice president of marketing. Without thinking, I blurted out everything. The race is 2 days away. I wasn't prepared, and I might quit. Brad gets this little smirk on his face and wishes me luck. A few minutes later, I walk back to my desk, and I hear the ping, ping, ping of emails. My inbox was exploding with colleagues that were wishing me luck. You got this, Laura. Way to go on the marathon. It turns out Brad had emailed my entire department. So clearly I couldn't back out now. On the race day, I was joined by my boyfriend, Mike, who was still shocked that I was even doing this. He met me at mile markers 4 and 7 with a huge smile on his face, cheering like I was breaking a world record. But at the halfway point, his expression changed. See, at this point in the race, my heart felt like it was going to explode out of my chest. And my feet, they felt like they were getting dragged through wet concrete. So Mike saw my despair, and he pushed his way through the crowd onto the course and started running next to me. After a few minutes, I built my confidence, but I told him to turn back. This was ridiculous. He hadn't even trained for a 5K. So he turned back, and I carried on alone. Now, in a marathon, mile 20 is when things get really intense, both physically and mentally. In the Philadelphia course, there's a sharp hairpin turn right at mile 20. So as I'm taking that turn and running in the opposite direction of people behind me, that's when I see him, about 20 people back. My boyfriend, still running. So I yell out to him, "What are you doing?" And over the pounding of hundreds of footsteps, he yells back, "Supporting you!" In this moment, tears of appreciation are just streaming down my face. And Mike pulls up next to me. "I've been behind you the past 8 miles, every step of the way. You got this, Laura. And now, I'm gonna see you over the finish line." And with that, he sprinted off ahead of me into the sea of runners. In that moment, something inside me shifted. I wasn't tackling this big goal anymore. It wasn't just because Mike was on the course with me. It was the thousands of cheering fans. It was my coworkers back at the office. It was Brad. I finally let them all in to support me. And when I crossed that finish line, Mike was there, jumping up and down with the biggest smile on his face. And I learned something that day that has shaped every single big goal that I have ever set since. That is that courage will get you started. Dedication will keep you going. But it is support that will carry you over the finish line. The other biggest goal I learned that day, if you find a man who is willing to run a marathon with you, in khakis and loafers nonetheless, ladies, you marry that man. We just celebrated our 13th wedding anniversary. Thank you.